So here is my regional gym battle with MadAsMoody, who is the regional gym leader of Rocket Game Corner, and I chose the Johto, and he chose Kanto, and we have to use one starter and no more than 2 OUs. So he leads off with his Duck Trio, I lead off with my Scarf for Alligator, he switches into his Taurus, gets the Intimidate, and so Waterfall did nothing, so I switched to my Celebi because I know it's a physical wall and he can do a whole lot to me. And now he makes an awesome prediction. I go for the Leech Seed and he goes into Tentacruel, which has the ability Liquid Ooze, which is like really sucks for me, and he's really a pain in a butt now. That was really an awesome prediction. So now comes out. I switch into my Dunsparce as he sets up the Toxic Spikes, and my Dunsparce is the Cursed Dunsparce with it's a special wall with Curse, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Gyro Ball. So now he goes for the Toxic Spikes again, and I go for the Earthquake. Basically because I need to get rid of this thing, because these Liquid Ooze can do a whole lot to me. It's going to be a really pain in the butt for me now. And I don't get the Leech Seed recovery, I just get the Leech Seed damage. And he goes for the Surf, and that did like nothing to me, which is like awesome as crap. And I go for the Earthquake and successfully kill this stupid thing off, which could be a really big pain. So now comes his I live in a hole, and he's like, I'm a mole, I live in a hole. That's like his name. And he goes for an Earthquake. I know I can take one, and I go for an Earthquake 2 as a payback because I need really damage on this thing. But Mefestofelus doesn't have attack EVs, so this is obviously not going to kill it, and he's going to kill my Mefestofelus down, which makes me really sad. Now I go into my For Alligator, and the Toxic Spikes are really going to ruin my team. I go for the Superpower, predicting the switch into Taurus, but he switches into Blastoise, and the Superpower did like nothing to this Blastoise, which makes me rather sad, but oh well. So, and I switch to my Holland Cow, which is a Miltank, and he's going to roar like a dumbass, and roars me into Celebi, and not a great of a deal, cause my Miltank has Heal Bell, and the poison is not really a pain for me now, and the Celebi has Natural Cure and stuff, and I go for the Leech Seed because I want to weather this thing down a little bit, and he goes for an Ice Beam, and that was really random. I think it's a very weird set for Blastoise, but it's really cool. It surprised me and surprises people in the long run. So I get the Leech Seed recovery. Now I switch into my Holland Cow because, and he roars again like, oh god, and he roars me into my Specs Giraffe Rig, and now I want to go for the Psychic to see how much it will do, and I just like need damage, but he switches into Snorlax, which is obviously a special wall, but anyway, the Psychic did like nothing, and I think he might overpredict or something, so I go for the Psychic again, and I get the special defense drop luckily, but he doesn't overpredict. He goes for a straight Body Slap, and I'm not going to be able to live another poison hit, which is like not good. So now I go into my Holland Cow, and I get the T-Wave off on it, so he can get some Parahexes, and he gets a Body Slam on me, but that did like nothing because I'm a physical wall and shit. So I go for the Heal Bell to heal my team from the poison, and he's stopped by the Parahex, which is like really awesome for me. And now I know these things have bunches of HP, but I have nothing, so I just going to annoy him with Seismic Toss, and he goes for the Stockpile, and it's really whatever, cause Seismic Toss always does hundreds of damage. So he is stockpiling for no reason, I think, and now I go for the Seismic Toss again, and it's like he goes for the rest, and I was really pissed off. I was like, oh man, you're stupid, you're crazy. That Snorlax is really annoying. And now I switch into my Celebi, because I need Leech Seed on this thing so I can weather it down and it won't be a really pain in the butt, and he has like bunches of HP, so Leech Seed is like awesome. And but he switches into I Live in a Hole as I go for the Leech Seed, and I get the Leech Seed off on it, get the Leech Seed recovery, and the lefties, and I know even after the poison I will be able to leave an aerial ace from this thing, and I do, which is like really nice, is I go for the recover and get about a half of my health back. And he's going to die to the Life Orb, the Leech Seed, which is really awesome because Duck Trios are quite always pains in butts and shit. So, but my Celebi takes a pretty nice chunk from the poison, and here comes the Taurus, and I switch. But he goes for the Pursuit, which is like really awesome prediction, man, that's so crazy, and he kills off my Celebi, which is not very good. And I go into my Holland Cow, moo, who is going to get some milk off on it, and he withdraws and goes into Snorlax, as I predicted that nicely, and I go for a Feraligatr, and I was like, yes, you, I overpredicted you, bitch. And I go for a superpower to get as much damage as I can, and that did a lot. And I'm pretty sure another superpower, even with the attack drop, it would be enough to kill the most annoying Snorlax ever. But he switches, and I saw that coming, but I didn't want to switch or something. And after the -1 attack, the superpower is going to do nothing to the Blastoise, which makes me rather sad. But Blastoise is a pain in the butt also. So I go into my Holland Cow to get some milk off on it. He goes for the Surf, and the tits of my Holland Cow are now wet, so milk is going to be not just pure milk, it's going to be milk mixed with water, but okay. Now I go for a T-Wave to get some annoying Parahaxes on this stupid turtle, and he's stopped by the Parahax the first time, which is really awesome. And now I'm hurt by my poison, so my milk is poison milk, which is not good, because I'm going to kill some people with my poison milk. And I go for the Heal Bell, and he's stopped by the Parahax again, which is like, oh god, thanks, awesome, And I go for the Seismic Toss, and he gets the third Parahax in a row. Oh, that was like a jizz in my pants. That was really awesome. And he switches into his Jinx, which is a really sexy whore, but I need to use my Jinx. I haven't used it for a while. Okay, so I go for the Seismic Toss, and that did like, I think, 100 HP. Yeah, it always does. And I know I can live one Psychic, as I go for the T-Wave to slow it down, which is like really awesome. And now at this point I basically leave my Miltank as a death fodder, but he switches, and I didn't go for the milk drink. I went for Seismic Toss, and the Seismic Toss almost kills the Snorlax, and I'm pretty sure another Seismic Toss will be enough to kill it off. And he told me he had like 98 hit points, which is like lol fail, and I kill off his Snorlax, which is like, ooh, finally. And now comes out the Jinx, and I really need like damage on this thing, so I Seismic Toss it, so I would be pretty sure I can kill every Pokemon in his team with a Raikou, but he's stopped by the Parahax, which is like, man, I'm really lucky in this battle with the Parahaxes. So I kill off his sexy whore Jinx, and I get my lefties, I eat some apples, and here comes the Blastoise, which I'm going to annoy with a Seismic Toss like a freaking dumbass, and he roars me like, "Hurr!" And he roars me into Raikou, which is really nice. It's okay, I wanted this, so I'm pretty sure I can kill the rest of his team with a T-Bolt like a freaking monster, and the Raikou is going to T-Bolt like a Thundercat, and he's, yeah, ooh, sorry, I'm like a little bit, 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 sorry. Um, Okay, now comes his Taurus, and I thought he had the third of health, but it seems like he has a 2 the third of health. And I almost kill, and he leaves like a 1 fucking negative millimeter of HP, and he gets the return off on me, and the poison then is going to kill me. But I'm going to kill it off with a Scarf Superpower on Feraligatr. So good game, really good game, MadAsMoody, and thanks for your gym battle. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, guys. Have fun, and see you all next time. Bye.